Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to talk about our most requested tool that we use in our operation. That's going to be the Big Boi blower. Here we're going to show you the versatility of the product. We're able to use it to blow out heavy debris in interiors, even prior to using a vacuum or the tornador tool, with 4 options at 4 different settings for speed and power strength. This makes it great and ideal for exterior and interior use. Here we have a 2022 Jeep Wagoneer. As you can see, there's piano black everywhere on this vehicle. And if you guys have ever worked with piano black, you just look at this stuff long in the scratches. So we do everything we can to not have to touch it with the towel. We like to touch it with the towel at the very end when we hit it with the spray detail or a sealant. But for the most part, the whole drying process, which usually takes about 2 rounds of air out of all the cracks and crevices and all the areas where the water is channeling, usually does the trick. The 2 rounds will take care of everything. As you can see here, all the seams and trim are all piano black. There's piano black on the grill of this vehicle. There's sensitive areas on the rims. These are a glossy finish on these rims that we are trying to preserve. So air is a must with this vehicle. Out of all the vehicles that we maintain, this one probably is utilized the most when it comes down to the air. This specific vehicle has graphene protection on not only the wheels, it has a professional graphene protection applied to all surfaces, including the glass, including all trim, as well as all painted surfaces. So as you can see, the water is coming off extremely easy, but this Big Boi blower, compared to the other blowers I've used in the past, is so much easier. It's so lovely being able to knock everything out within seconds, things that would take me minutes to do before, especially rims. This is where this guy really shines. With rims, grills, all this channeling, you can see this thing has already been dried, but look at all the water coming out of this. If I was trying to wait and dry this by hand, how many times I'd have to go back and forth simply to get water that keeps channeling down time after time again. As always, I'll leave the link for this tool in the description below. If you notice, there's even some soap coming out of the channeling areas, because even with a thorough rinse, I'm still not getting the water into all the cracks and crevices as strongly as I would like. So this air is helping blow all of that out using a pH neutral soap, so we don't have to worry about any spotting, no sealants on it either, so we don't have to worry about any kind of residues being left behind. So when we do follow up with our detail spray at the end, it's leaving a nice clean finish. When it comes to this specific tool, the Big Boi Blower Pro, everybody asks, is it worth it? Do you like it? The answer is yes, I do like it. Yes, it is worth it. For the type of work that we do, it is ideal. I wouldn't say it's ideal unless you're in a shop setting to use it for an entire car. But for us, it saves so much time on certain things. Like I said, the blowout at the beginning on the interiors. Secondly, being able to get water out of these areas here are priceless. We don't have to be going back and forth. We don't have to wait another 30 minutes after the detail is done to make sure that, everything is clean. We're wiping up 2, 3, 4 times. We're going through, we're blowing it out, and it's good to go. Right here is where this thing really shines. These little grills, these small areas. This thing is so powerful. I'm simply just going over it one time, getting it all out, and we're good to go. I'm not having to go back 2, 3, 4 times. With previous blowers, I'd have to go over the same area a few times. Here, I'm not even close. I'm maybe about 2 feet away, and I'm getting out everything that I need. Here, the bottom grill, the light areas, all this channels so much, and look, coming out with ease. I only have to worry about passing over it one time, and then I'm not having to do it again until I go back through with my detail spray at the very end. This is all the water left behind after the drying process. We've already towel dried this vehicle, Now we're going through with the piano black, finishing it off. Now I'm going to show you guys on a vehicle that doesn't have any coating. These rims have just been cleaned. There's no coating on them. The only protection it's had is some bead maker from a previous detail. These side panels here are notorious for channeling water, holding water, creating heavy water spot leakage underneath them. And then also, look how fast I'm knocking out these running boards. With this tool, we have the extra long extension hose. This hose is a retractable hose, so it expands and retracts as the airflow is turned on. So the higher you have the airflow going on the machine, the longer the hose is going to extend. So if you're not using it for a lot of power, it's not going to extend out. But fully extended, this is about a 50-foot hose, and this thing works absolutely amazing. We can do 2 full cars if they're parked next to one another and not have to move the machine. That's how much the hose expands, and that's how much room we have to actually work with. So in some cases, we could actually leave it in the mobile unit and just pull out the hose and be able to dry. Again, here we have more soap that the pressure washer just couldn't quite get, but the Big Boi's gonna hold it down. Also around these door handles, it can get a little tricky. Stuff could be leaking out for quite some time after you complete your detail. So all this trim down on the bottom, and again that paneling, go ahead and hit those twice. Here I'm going to show you guys just how fast it cleans up the rims. Super fast, super easy. You know, 1 round, maybe a second to ensure that everything is gone. Once you start drying with a quality air unit, you'll realize all the areas that you have been missing. It's like using a quality towel. You don't realize what you're capable of doing until you have your hands on it and you're using the equipment. Again, the biggest asset of this tool is the time-saving quality it has. Imagine knocking out things in seconds that used to take you minutes. That's exactly what this machine does. So when people ask, is it worth it? I say it's worth every penny. Thank you guys again for watching. Catch you guys on the next one. Remember to like, subscribe, and share for more content like this.